Hi everybody, it's Karina here again today with another video. Today I've decided to go ahead and play with my new koi watercolors and some Copics mixed in with there. Couldn't get the colors I wanted with the koi watercolors, as you'll see a little bit farther in the video. This picture I sketched while sitting on the couch last night, and because my sketching takes so long, I decided not to record that and just record the inking process and the painting process for this video. I'm currently doing this voiceover at 1:30 in the morning, so I'm not going to be that enthusiastic, so please bear with me here. I needed to get this video done because I didn't think I was going to have time tomorrow to do it, so I got to get it done tonight. So I decided to draw Miss Peregrine. I have read the first two. I didn't read them. I listened to them, to the first two books on, they call it audio books, but I didn't read them because when I had first found the Miss Peregrine series, I was working at a job where I was doing data entry, and we were allowed to bring our MP3 players to work with us, so I was allowed to listen to books while I worked, so that's what I did. So I listened to the first two books, and I haven't had a chance to read the third book yet, but I did start listening to it, but I couldn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, so I think this is one that I may have to pick up at the store and actually read it. And so the reason why I decided to do Miss Peregrine, because the movie just came out here where I live this weekend. Elsewhere, I believe it came out sometime back in September. I didn't get a chance to go and watch the movie, so I have to wait until it comes out on DVD, or if I can find a digital download on Netflix or YouTube or that kind of thing. So unfortunately, I have to wait. I really enjoyed the books, and I'm not afraid to admit that I read teen fiction, and I would prefer teen fiction books over a lot of adult books that are written today. I find that they're more, for me, they're more entertaining, and it's easier to get lost in a story. I mean, if I want to watch, mystery and crime and all that kind of stuff, I can turn on the TV and watch it there. But I like the fantasy type books about, paranormal things and supernatural and magic and things like that. So even though I'm a tad bit older, I still like those teen fiction books a lot better. In this video, I am using my koi watercolors, like I had said just a little while back there. And some of the colors I couldn't get. I haven't mastered mixing a peach color yet. I have attempted with some gouache. I have been playing with the gouache that I had talked about in my previous video, so I'm working on some things with that, trying to get to know how to use it before I make a video, because I don't want to make a fail video, so practicing with that. So I had to bring in my Copics and do a little bit of the skin tone here, because I don't have any peach watercolors in that koi set, and I'm not familiar with other watercolor sets, but I don't think that many have a flesh tone, so that's something that I need to look into in case I want to do a complete watercolor painting, so I don't have to mix mediums. So that's I plan on doing that as well. And I did struggle a little bit with the skin tone on this Artboard. It is by Canson. One thing that I find is that it is supposed to be for mixed media, so I decided to use up the mixed media boards before I brought out the watercolor. I don't mind wasting the mixed media stuff because, I don't know, it doesn't seem as important to me as my watercolor stuff, my watercolor boards and papers and all that kind of thing. So I decided that I would go ahead anyway and use the watercolors on the mixed media board, and it doesn't hold up very well. So the next time that I do a piece where I know I'm going to want to use watercolors, I will definitely have to use a watercolor paper, because the paper again started to deteriorate as it did when I was doing the Harley Quinn piece that I did not too long ago. So lesson learned for the second time. I don't know how many times I have to learn that lesson before I decide it's enough, but I probably will end up doing it a couple more times yet. So I did get some nice colors with the Koi paints. I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about when I did the unboxing for that video because I didn't use the paints yet. But the colors are very, very vibrant to work with. I can't English again tonight. The colors are very nice, vibrant. They're highly pigmented. You don't even need a whole lot of the color to get that bright color that you're looking for. And it was very easy to work with, very easy to blend. Again, the paper didn't help much. So if I was using a better quality paper, or I was using the proper watercolor paper instead of mixed media board, it would probably work out a lot better. So with that being said, I had to stop using some of the watercolor. And again, I had to bring out my Copics because they didn't eat up the paper. So this picture's a little bit different as well. I didn't really want to do a background. I just wanted to keep it, just simple, and I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it. And honestly, it felt like it took me the entire night to do this piece. And then when I import it into Corel, it's like 1 hour and 16 minutes. And I'm like, what? Like, this felt like it took me like 6 hours to paint. So I have a problem with not being able to stay focused when I'm working on my art projects. And I have to work on that because I can't waste 6 hours. I literally started, well, it wasn't really 6 hours, I guess. I started working on this about 9 o'clock and I finished about 12:30. So it was a few hours. I'm exaggerating just slightly, but it felt like 6 hours. So I really have to manage my time a little bit better, stop getting distracted, and get my work done. So what else can I say about this piece? Yeah, I was saying that I wanted to keep it, light and fun, not a whole lot of details. I know she doesn't look exactly like the Miss Peregrine's character in the movie. I completely understand that. Just wanted to do a fun, quick character, and she does resemble the character quite a bit with the leather jacket and the colored hair and the way the hair is drawn in. So I hope people can see it for what it is and not criticize me too much on anatomy and all that stuff, because it was just meant for fun. I wasn't trying to do anything serious with the image. Instead of rambling on, I'm going to leave you guys with some music and let you finish watching this piece here. Like I said, I did have a little bit of trouble at the end with the skin tones, and there's some shadows in places. There aren't supposed to be shadows, but, it is what it is. It's kind of hard to fix. So I am overall happy about how it turned out, and I hope to do another character piece like this really soon. I liked how fast it, technically it was fast. So I liked how fast it was to get done, and I like the way the colors stood out at the end. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like and everything if you enjoyed the video, and leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You're going to hear all this again in my end slate, but I thought that I would say thank you to everyone that's watching before I go. And yeah, I'm going to leave you guys with that, so I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. If you liked it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment down below, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already to make sure you see my future videos. If you'd like to see my previous video, go ahead and click on this video on the left here. If you want to see one of my random videos, go ahead and click on the video on the right. Until next time, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.